Last Sunday was a Miss Universe pageant, and it was kind of a mess. First, Miss Venezuela didn't make it through the first round, which is a disgrace for our country. Why, you may ask? Well, because beauty pageants are quite patriotic back home. It is the one positive thing we usually win, because we have the most dangerous city in the world, the highest inflation in the world, but that's not something to brag about, is it? But Venezuela winning the Miss Universe, that's our thing. And it's been our thing for a very long time. Our country has 22 international pageant crowns. Basically, being beautiful is our specialty. That's why we as a country are obsessed with beauty and physical appearance. It's not about natural beauty anymore, obviously. Back in 1955, when we won the first crown, it was, maybe. But with the surge of plastic surgery in the 80s, the Miss Venezuela organization became a factory of beauty queens. Plastic surgery gave the pageant the opportunity to fix those little things that are needed to make the perfect woman. And here's the thing, it's not something that is hidden from the public. The president of the organization, this scary little man called Osman Sosa, admits it openly. And it is expected, if you go to the Miss, you're gonna get at least one surgery, because there is always something to improve. And the things women have to go through to get to the pageant, not to mention win it, are mental. There's a BBC documentary called Secrets of South America, and they have an episode on Venezuelan beauty queens called Extreme Beauty Queens. There's a link to an article about this mesh people sew to their tongues so it's too painful to eat. Normal stuff! Another documentary called To Be a Miss on Netflix talks more about the story and the financial strains of going into the contest. You have to get the money for surgery, and also you must always be dressed in nice clothes, have nice hair, everything that Osman tells you. And other than the deeply upsetting fact that a panel of people stares at your body and tells you what's wrong with it and what should change, sometimes they just say next and that's it. The women who usually get to the pageants are women of means, because it's an expensive process. Of course, they will sell you all the rags to riches stories of some of the previous contestants, because that's the message they're trying to sell. This will make all your dreams come true. You'll be on TV and your life will change. And when you have no other way to get out of the slums but your beauty, you're willing to sacrifice a lot. And here's the transition to this year's contest. I say it was a mess because to me it seemed more like a political instrument than a beauty pageant. As a Venezuelan, I'm very aware of what these competitions are really about: beauty and connections. It's not about giving you an opportunity to turn your life around or whatever. It's an opportunity to become famous. So I find it very hypocritical when all of a sudden they're like, we're so inclusive and diverse, and look, this lady's a microbiologist and this one's a dentist. Okay, good for them. But it's not about academic merits, it's about beauty. Let's not kid ourselves. And I'm not saying diversity is bad or not pretty. One of the reasons I really like Miss Canada, other than her amazing national costume, was that she wasn't super thin. Like, it's usually the norm. Because like I said in my previous video, it represents and shows that different shapes are beautiful too. But the fact they mention how diverse it all is over and over, it seems desperate. Look, we're being inclusive, diverse, microbiology. It's the thing about the diversity spot. Like, you're here mainly because we want to say we're diverse and we won't shut up about it. Even if their intentions are honest, it seems disingenuous. And it detracts from the experience of different women getting picked. Of course, because we Venezuelans had our national pride hurt, a lot of people were outraged and said that we didn't get picked because our miss was rich and blonde and all the others were fat and ugly. What are you saying? It makes me a little sad, mainly because it's a beauty pageant. They're all beautiful. Just because someone is curvier doesn't mean they're less deserving or less beautiful. That it sticks out? Sure, but we must also remember that beautiful doesn't look the same to everyone in the world, and I found that judgment too harsh. These are human beings after all, right? Then it was a question round. What the flying fuck was that? If I wasn't convinced about the political use of the contest before, this confirmed it. They asked them very politically loaded questions about President Cheeto, the Women's March, the refugee crisis. And yeah, these are relevant current topics, but do you really expect an honest, well-formed answer to these questions in 30 seconds from women whose entire career depends on public image and connections? It's not gonna happen. The answers were pretty diplomatic overall. It kind of felt like they were taking advantage of these women to show that a business previously owned by President Cheeto had such diversity and freedom of speech, especially after a week of the new president taking some of the most racist measures ever, approving the building of the wall and the Muslim refugee ban. I can't help but think that they were using this pageant to try to patch up their image around the world. We're not like him. Look at these questions we're asking, and diversity! This overcorrection seems a little unfair to the contestants, but then again, they are in the business of beauty and connections. Pretty shallow stuff. And you're expected to overlook those moral things, right? It's not about saying what you really think. And this is coming from a country with a very marked political divide and terrible problems. Just look at our other awards. But our beauty queens are coached into political neutrality. Don't talk about the real problems. Everything's great. Blind them with your beauty. Just hope for world peace and call it a day. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's also links to my social media and blog. Hope you have a great day. Bye.